Mythological engineering. Uncovering the science behind legendary structures. Question-based hook. What if the mythical Rainbow Bridge Bifrost wasn't magic, but a feat of ancient engineering? Using advanced physics simulations and structural analysis software, we're putting legendary structures like floating islands and sky-spanning bridges to the test. Could these fantastical blueprints actually hold up in a world of modern tech? Intrigue-based hook. Forget fantasy novels. We're about to run real-world engineering simulations on some of history's most impossible mythological structures. Imagine calculating the gigatons of thrust needed for a floating city, or analyzing the material stress on a mountain-sized gate, all powered by today's most sophisticated computational tools. Call to action hook. Ever wondered if Asgard's architecture could withstand a stress test? We're taking legendary mythological constructs and feeding them into our state-of-the-art engineering programs. Join us as we use digital twin technology and AI-powered analysis to uncover the surprising scientific principles behind the impossible. Prepare to have your mind blown. In this film, we translate myths into measurable engineering problems. We will build digital twins, run physics simulations, and reveal outcomes. Expect CGI renders, stress overlays, and clear analytical captions. We'll compare fantasy claims with real-world material limits. Let's begin with the tools and models we trust. First, we assemble historical references, artistic schematics, and symbolic descriptions into parametric models. Next, we define material libraries, from mythic adamantine, approximated by steel titanium composites, to lightweight aerogels. Our CAD team constructs high-resolution meshes suitable for finite element analysis and computational fluid dynamics. Boundary conditions mimic gravity, wind, thermal loads, and, where relevant, thrust vectors for levitating constructs. We validate models against known structures and run sensitivity studies to quantify uncertainty. All models are synced to a digital twin platform for iterative simulation and visualization. Case Study 1, the Rainbow Bridge Bifrost. We import a spanning arch and test compressive and tensile loads. We run modal analysis to identify natural frequencies and potential resonant failure under dynamic loads. Case Study 2, Floating City. We calculate buoyant thrust, lift distribution, and support beam stresses for a city-sized platform. We simulate jet and anti-gravity thrust profiles, exhaust interactions, and delta-V requirements for sustained levitation. Case Study 3, the Mountain Gate. Massive hinges and material fatigue under repeated opening cycles are modeled. All runs produce high-detail CGI renders with physics overlays showing von Mises stress, deformation, and failure progression. Results are surprising. Some geometries survive with advanced materials, while others fail catastrophically under realistic loads. Stress maps reveal concentration points at supports, joints, and steep curvature transitions. Floating constructs demand either prohibitive thrust or revolutionary materials with energy densities far beyond today's capabilities. Bridges and arches perform better if built with optimized truss networks and distributed load paths. We quantify energy, mass, and safety factors, presenting trade-off charts and margin of error ranges. Our digital twin lets us tweak variables live, suggesting plausible hybrid designs inspired by myth but grounded in physics. Mythology and engineering intersect in surprising ways, offering inspiration and cautionary lessons for designers. While magic explains the impossible, engineering exposes the limits and reveals paths to plausible approximations. If you enjoyed this investigation, dive into our methodology notes for full model files and simulation parameters. Subscribe for deep technical breakdowns, data repositories, and future myth testing episodes. Support reproducible research. Links to datasets, code, and parameter lists are in the description and methodology page. Join the conversation. Ask how your favorite legend would fare under our tests. See you in the lab.